So we're here in Shiloh, ancient Shiloh, and for the first time after 2,000 years, we have here real kosher parot adumot. Why are we so excited about it? First of all, I have to tell you that we're not the only people who are really I don't know if excited or afraid from this. The spokesman of Hamas in Gaza, in 100 days to the war, we have the video, said that one of the main reasons they started the war is because of these 5 cows.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
Okay,
That means that they understand and the world understands that something big is happening here.
Wow.
And the Parot Adumot are actually the key to the temple, the key to Bet HaMikdash. Because it says in the Torah, in Sefer Bamidbar, in the Numbers, that if a person wants to enter Bet HaMikdash and he got unpured, getting in contact with death in a funeral, in a hospital, he first has to go through a process to get purified, and only then he can enter Bet HaMikdash. So if a person got in contact with death, death is like the lack of life. And Bet HaMikdash is called the house of life, Beit Chayenu. So you can't just go like this, you have to go through a process.
Of purification.
Of purification, thank you. And to the fire, he added a branch of a cedar tree, a branch of hyssop, which is a purifying... Zatar, exactly, ezov, purifying bush, tied together with a special wool.
Scarlet string.
Exactly. All these, I have a lot of secrets. He's taking the branch from the tallest tree around and with the small bush. And then he takes the ashes and adds to a vessel
the ashes of the red cow.
Thank you, with all these. And adds it to a vessel with living water. Mayim Chaim, water that comes from a spring. So this is it's the source of life, which is the water that comes from a spring, added with this source of death, like the ashes. And it's like homeopathia. A little bit from the death and adding it with the life, and this becomes the purifying water. And then he takes 3 branches.
The essential paradox, yeah.
Yes. And then he takes 3 branches of ezov and dips it in the water and sprinkles on a family that wants to come to the temple. He does it on the 3rd day after they got detached from the death, on the 7th day. And then they go to a mikveh, and then they can enter the house of Hashem. It's really spiritual, because even if one drop with a tiny bit of the ashes touch them, that's enough to get to be pure.
Wow.
And it's very hard to find, because there are 5 conditions for the parot to be qualified. What are the conditions? Who knows?
2 white hairs only. Sorry, only 2 white hairs. Okay, there's...
And they can't have mum, blemish.
No blemishes.
Right. And not haven't been used with. Okay, lo ala ala ol.
A yoke.
Yoke, right? Not only work, it's not only yoke, it's every use for my own purpose.
So no milk?
No milk. And even if I leaned on them,
shush,
they're disqualified.
Shush, you can't even lean on it?
You're right.
Oh, these are some high-class queens over here.
Right, exactly.
Hey, queen.
And they have to be an adult cow, para, and not a glass, so it has to be at least 2 years and above. And they have to be a female. Okay?
Oh, heck yeah, it has to be a chick, except for she gets slaughtered. That sucks.
So all this together is quite complicated. First of all, the color. So when I say red, don't expect to see cows in the color of ketchup, because there's no cows like this in nature. When the Torah says aduma, it's like adama, it's like reddish brown. This is the color. But to find an adult cow that's all perfect, that's the hard part. So 3 years ago, a group from Israel decided that the time has come